Moderation with Merit, day 46. It is a smoky world out there today. And the smoke means it's not quite as hot, but it's still kind of unpleasant to be in. And it's actually really tiring. Like, you feel really tired with all the smoke. I don't know if it's just because the air quality is so poor, or like mentally you can't see the sun, you can't see anything other than smoke, and it can feel quite claustrophobic. That's how I sometimes experience it. But got chores done, felt really tired, and so made the choice to just actually like chill, watched a movie. And I haven't watched a movie in a long time, and just rest. And even in that allowing, I feel a lot better, which felt like a nice form of self-love today and connection. I think August feels like it's going to be just putting one foot in front of the other right now, especially with all the wildfires and the extra, like, just basic chores, the dryness, the existence of life that is just asking to keep it simple. And I think I know that's all we can ever do, but I heard an interesting thing today in an astrology kind of group that I'm in, and it's like Leo season if you follow astrology, which is a lot of like, this courageous leader, and like often Leo's like seek attention, and you want attention, and sometimes attention has this like bad rap because you think like, oh no, don't put the attention on me, or I don't want someone to focus on me. But it was presented as attention as support, right? So attention doesn't necessarily mean the spotlight, but attention can mean support or love, or being seen by someone that we care about. And so I felt that was a beautiful reframe of allowing yourself to be seen, allowing myself to be seen in just like, what does support look like? Knowing that there's still a bit of a slog ahead of us, right? In terms of smoke and a heaviness of people losing their homes, of people being displaced. I think we're at like 230 homes or buildings that they've been lost to the fire, and thousands of evacuees. And it's right here, right? It's in the backyard. And so that's going to take a little bit to rebuild. And we're supposed to have some interesting weather in the next few days, lots of winds. So hopefully that won't kick up fires more, because they're still very much active. But it's just really asking for preparation and to be in the moment and support. And so support for me sometimes is seeing myself, right? And what do I need so that I can show up in the community, so I can show up at the shifts in the hospital, so I can show up for myself. And so today's support looked like rest. And so if you feel uncomfortable with attention is energy, and energy flowing in whatever direction you want it can be quite loving. And so again, it doesn't necessarily have to mean the spotlight, but it can be shedding that light or reframing. What does support look like? And I know one of the things I'm taking from Hawaii was that I felt in so much in flow, and I love flow. I love to putter. I love to be like, dee, 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 what's next, and this next, and la, la, la. And so taking some time to devote into some stronger structures and foundations for myself is probably the best way that I can actually allow myself to flow. And rest is part of that. So, day 46, smoke show, one day at a time, any Mount Sinai.